How's it going, everyone? ND Sean 45 here. Well, after taking my week off, I'm back and I'm ready to get going again with the videos. So let's get right into it. Now, first off, this past Saturday night, that was a huge win for the Irish. I mean, to come into East Lansing and get a victory over the 10th-ranked Spartans is just an unbelievable boost for our momentum and for our confidence. And we're going to need to keep that going, especially into this week's game. But in addition to that, to see us start 3-0 for the first time in 10 years, it's just unbelievable, and it's a clear sign that this program is heading in the right direction. And that's as a fan, you know, that's really reassuring to see. So, yeah, I mean, we're seeing this team grow, we're seeing this team mature right in front of our eyes, and it's just a great sight. But as far as this week's game goes, this one is a big one for us. And it's one that all of us Irish fans have been waiting a year for. The Michigan Wolverines come to town, and this game is going to be played under the lights. Now, this is going to be our first true test of the season. Now, I'm not disrespecting our other opponents. When I say first true test, I'm talking about in regards to playing a quarterback, you know, playing against a quarterback that is proven and established. And that's exactly what Denard Robinson is for Michigan. I mean, for the past 2 years, he is... You know, I'm not trying to disrespect many Michigan fans by saying this, but Denard Robinson has been all of Michigan's offense for the past 2 seasons. And so far this season, it's been the same. Now, I'm not saying that Michigan doesn't have any other talent on their offense. I'm just saying that I'm saying this because it's a fact. You know, I mean, for the past couple of years, Denard Robinson has led them in pretty much every single offensive category except receiving, of course. I mean, he's led the team in touchdowns, passing and rushing, and he's led the team in overall total offense. You know, so it's a fact. You know, the numbers don't lie. But, you know, what can you say about Denard Robinson? I mean, we know what this guy can do. We know what he's capable of doing. He's a big-time dual-threat quarterback that can make plays with both his legs and his arm. In my opinion, I think he's more of a threat on the ground than he is the air, but still, though, you can't just ignore his passing game either. So that's going to be one important factor in this week's game is, you know, for our secondary to really step up big time, and they really have to now since Jamor Slaughter is gone for the year. But so far with our young cornerbacks and our young safeties, they've risen to the occasion. You know, guys like Kavari Russell and Elijah Shoemate, they have really stepped up big time. And you know, overall with our defensive secondary, they've actually done pretty well this season. You know, it could be a lot worse right now, but they've done a spectacular job. I mean, you know, Bennett Jackson's a first-time starter, Zeke Motta getting the job done, and Brian Kelly announced that Matthias Farley will be taking over in Jamor Slaughter's role. But all I know is for this week's game, 2 big key factors that have to happen for us to win this game. And the number one thing, obviously, is stop Denard Robinson. But not just stop him. Stop him for 4 quarters. Okay? In last year's game, it's no secret. That's what killed us. Okay? The first 3 quarters of last year's game, we did great. We had him shut down. He couldn't do anything against us. But come that 4th quarter, we seemed to let up a little bit, and he came and torched us for 4 unanswered touchdowns. And we lost the game because of that, because we coasted a little bit, I think. But anyway, that's the big key thing is play 4 quarters of football and stay on Denard Robinson like a hawk. Now the other key factor in this game is we have to attack Michigan's defense with the run. Okay, so far in this young season, they have struggled defending the run. I believe Michigan's their rush defense, I believe, is at 104th. I believe 104th in the nation right now, or somewhere in there. It's pretty bad. They average about giving up 210, 211 yards a game, somewhere in there. And you know, with the talented offensive line that we have and 3 very talented running backs in Sierra Wood, George Atkinson III, and Theo Riddick, there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to do that. So just hit Michigan hard with the run. That's what I think needs to happen. And, you know, if we do that, as the old saying goes, establishing the run opens up the pass. So And even with now Michigan, as far as the pass is concerned, they do have a pretty good pass defense. I believe they are either 12th or 13th in the nation, somewhere in there. So they're pretty good at defending the pass. But even so, we have to find a way to attack them there as well, and I think we can do that. But anyway, if we can do those two things in particular, and if everyone can step up to the plate and continue to get better and continue to mature as a team, Everett Golson, the way he's been playing, he's been great. He's been doing a great job so far. If everyone steps up, there's not only do I see us winning this game, but I think we can win this game by a couple of touchdowns. But we have to play sharp football. We have to bring our A game and just keep doing what we have been so far. I mean, the defense has played spectacular. The offense has been great. We got to get the. I think one thing that we have to do is we have to get Tyler Eifert involved more in the game this week, because he was shut down last week against Michigan State a little bit. So we have to find a way to, like I said, establish the pass as well as the run. So. But yeah, if we do that, I see no reason why we can't not only win this game, but win it by a couple of touchdowns. And so I think we are very capable of doing that, because we've gotten better and better each game so far. And I know it's still early in the season, but we've seen it right before our eyes, and we know what our boys are capable of doing. So if you guys want a particular score, I will say. I'll say Notre Dame 35, Michigan 20. That's my final score prediction. But so that's all I have as far as a preview goes for this week's game. I don't know about you guys, but I want some payback for 3 years worth of, them sniping us at the last second. It's got to end this week, guys. So let's keep the momentum going, and let's get to 4-0 and keep things going, because we've been doing well so far. There's no reason for it to stop now. So yeah, guys, with that's all I have for the preview part of this video. But I do have a couple other things before I wrap up this video. Now, first off, I want to give a special shout out to my good buddy Domer Nation 1842. I've been associated with him for the last 3 years now. He's been a regular viewer of mine since pretty much day one when I started here on YouTube 3 years ago on the other channel. And he just recently started making videos of his own, and so far from what I've seen, they're pretty good. So, Domer Nation, keep up the good work, man, and I'll have his post in the description box below here, so all you guys make sure to go check him out. He's done a spectacular job so far, and I'll tell you guys one thing, it's nice to see other Notre Dame video makers showing up on here. It's nice to have a little company for a change. But, so, yeah, JJ, props to you, man. Also, I want to let everybody know that in the next couple days, I'm going to start putting together my video from my trip to Ireland. And I have decided to put that together as just one big video. Now, of course, I have to go through all my, my footage and pictures and audio clips and whatnot, and, sort through all that. But if I had to guess right now, I'm going to say that video may end up being possibly an hour long. I mean, I know it sounds like a long video, but I think you guys are really going to enjoy this once it's all put together. So we'll consider it my first official full-length feature. But I know that my account is enabled for videos longer than 15 minutes, but I'm not sure if there's a limit on that. So I'm going to have to look into that. But I really would like to put this together as one big video, but if I absolutely have to, I'll chop it up into two halves, or 3 parts, 4 parts, whatever. But yeah, so I just want to let you guys know that's going to be coming out here pretty soon, and hopefully in the next couple weeks. I know I have a lot of work to do with that. So yeah, guys, that's really all I have for you in this video. And of course, to all you Irish fans out there, remember that you can see all the videos that I post here on YouTube on my affiliation website, NotreDameInTheEndzone.com. So to all you Irish fans out there, please come join, subscribe, have a great time on there. It's free to join the website. We're really trying to get that site up and going, Go Irish, beat Michigan.